Hello, I'm Jane from Loopy's place and I'm coming to you from the studio here in Sheffield. It's quite busy in here at the moment, so I've got lots of things over the table. Behind the camera I've had to tidy up, but you can't see that. There's a lot more to go. Today I wanted to talk about bunting. What do you think of when we think of bunting? I think we tend to think of it as being quite modern, and it is definitely seeing a resurgence over the last few months. But did you know that the bunting goes back to the 1600s? Do you know where it came from? I found this quite fascinating when I was doing some research. Bunting's first account of it was probably around in the early 1600s, and it was because in the Royal Navy the fabric that they used to create their flags was called bunting. It was a loose weave fabric, and it was they made their signal flags from it. That fabric was called bunt, and even to this day the sailors that have that responsibility of putting up the flags are called bunts, and that's where it comes from. I thought it was quite a fascinating history. So it's gone from signalling in the Navy, passing on information, and we use it today for celebration, for decoration, and I think wherever we see it, it just makes us smile. It has a happy feel to it. So recently I've been asked to do a bunting class. I've not done it before. It's one of those things that I quite like bunting. I've never seen the need to make it. When I moved into the studio, I did have ideas for bunting in here, and a friend made some and sent it to me when I moved in as a welcome to the studio present. So I've never got round to making it until recently. Once you start, you want to keep making it. It's quite a therapeutic and relaxing thing to do. So this is a fun class for beginners to do. Because it's quite repetitive, you get to have that practice to get your seams accurate. I'm going to turn it out, get to do some top stitching just to make it nice and give it a nice finish. And also then we're attaching our bunting to the bias binding, and we've got top stitching there as well. Within the class there's room for individual sort of choices. You can space your flags out like this, or else you can put them next to each other. You can have fabric that's got designs on it. I must say, if you're going to do a lot of them, that it's more economical if your fabric has a non-directional pattern on it, but we'll go into that more in the class. I'll put a link below so that you can read the blog about it to find out more, and also I'll put a link to the class if you are in Sheffield. Be fantastic to have you here. As I said, anybody can do it, and it's particularly suitable for beginners. I think it will be a fun one for you to start off with. I'll be back very soon with some more news. Click the button below to subscribe, hit the bell to make sure you get subscriptions. I look forward to seeing you again. In the meantime, do take care.